Hello everybody, how are you? This is Saleh Mohammad Masud, Senior Teacher, Bogora Cantonment Public School and College. I am here to discuss about a grammatical topic of SSC exam. Welcome to my class. Okay, in our everyday conversation, we use questions like, you are hungry, aren't you? Life is difficult, isn't it? Question tags are boring, aren't they? Now can you imagine what type of questions are these? Yes, these are tag questions, and our today's topic is tag questions or question tag. Now, in this lesson, I am going to explain what tag questions are and how to make a tag question. First, we will try to understand what tag questions are. Do you have any idea about the word tag? Okay, it means to attach or add something. So, a tag question is a question that is added at the end of a statement. It is a very short question. Earlier, we have learned, you are hungry, aren't you? Here, aren't you is a tag question. Okay? Now, intonation of a tag question. First, we will try to understand what intonation is. This is the rise and fall of your voice when you speak. But why it is necessary for tag question? Because it shows the exact meaning of it. When we use rising intonation, it means that we are not sure. We want to know the answer. As for example, he is sincere, isn't he? This means that we are not sure whether he is sincere or not. We need confirmation. And we use falling intonation when we are confirmed about the information. He is sincere, isn't he? Here we are confirmed about his sincerity. We are just checking. Now look at the chart carefully. Here I will discuss the basic rules of the formation of tag question. First, remember that tag questions are made using the auxiliary verb and the subject. To make a tag question, we cannot use noun. We have to use pronoun instead. Remember that if the statement is positive, we have to use negative tag question. And if the statement is negative, we have to use positive tag question. Please look at this. Please look at this example. You are a student, aren't you? Here the statement is positive, so the tag question is negative, aren't you? John is not a student, is he? Here the statement is negative, so the tag question is positive, is he? Here the pronoun he is replacing the noun John. Now students, I am going to discuss the topic in detail. If there is an auxiliary verb in a statement, we use that auxiliary verb to form the tag question, and for negative tag, we use the contracted form. Here are some examples for you. She is very busy, isn't she? Here the contracted form of is not is isn't. You are happy, Aren't you? Here, the contracted form of are not is aren't. In the same way, I was very bored then, wasn't I? We were surprised, weren't we? I have made it easy, haven't I? She has solved the problem, hasn't she? He had arrived, hadn't he? Again, I shall help him, shan't I? He will take admission in Dhaka University, won't he? I should go now, shouldn't I? You would like playing cricket, wouldn't you? It may rain today, mayn't it? You might see her, mightn't you? I can swim, can't I? Mary could visit us in Monday, couldn't she? You ought to take care of yourself, oughtn't you? Now here is an exception for you. I am late, aren't I? Though the auxiliary here is am. We cannot use here am not I. We have to use aren't I. Now, positive tag question. We have learned earlier that if the statement is negative, the question tag must be positive. Look at the example. He is not unhappy. The statement is negative, so the tag question is positive here. Is he? Now next rule, if there is no auxiliary verb in the main statement, the tag question we use will be the proper form of the verb do. For simple present, we use don't or doesn't. But for simple past, we use didn't. Here are some examples. Mr. and Mrs. Smith run a business, don't they? Lara holds the record for the highest individual score in a test innings, doesn't he? Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, didn't he? Next for you. There are some words like hardly ever, rarely, scarcely, seldom, barely. These are frequency adverbs and have a negative meaning. Some example here. He hardly ever smiles, does he? Providing fresh trout for dinner was rarely a problem, was it? She scarcely saw the grandchildren, did she? Mrs. Griffin, the physics teacher, seldom shouted, did she? I barely know you, do I? Now, Tag question for imperative sentences. Do you know what imperative sentences are? Yes, there are sentences that give instructions or advices and express command, direction, or request. These types of sentences are called imperative sentences. Then, what about tag question for these sentences? Okay, if the imperative sentence is positive, for making tag we have to use will you or won't you, and if the imperative sentence is negative, for making tag we have to use will you. Here's some example. For positive imperative, stop daydreaming, will you or won't you? Please consider, will you or won't you? Let her sing, we can use will you or won't you? Some example for negative imperative. Don't be excited, will you? Don't stay out at night, will you? Now, if the statement starts with let's or let us, for making tag question, we have to use shall we. Example here, let's stop now, shall we? Let us go, shall we? Now, there are some words which are replaced by specific pronouns. For making tag questions, we should follow this. Here are some words. Here are some words. Everyone, everybody. No one, nobody, none. These words are replaced by the pronoun they. Here's an example. None is happy here, are they? Again. Everything, nothing, something. These words are replaced by the pronoun it. Example, nothing will happen, will it? There are some words which are remarkable for strength and violence, like the sun, summer, winter, time, death. These words are replaced by he. Example, time waits for none, does he? There are some words which are remarkable for beauty and gracefulness, like the moon, the earth, spring, autumn, nature. These words are replaced by she. The moon's arms all, doesn't she? Country, sheep. These words are replaced by she. Example here, Bangladesh is my homeland, isn't she? And baby, it is replaced by it. The baby is crying, isn't it? So, my dear students, for making tag question, we have to be careful about using auxiliary verb and subject pronoun. And we have to try to understand the exact meaning following the intonation. Now, homework for you. Please recollect the two rules that are discussed and add a question to the following statement. First one, everybody likes cricket. Next, let's play the game. Number C, nothing is greater than his sacrifice. Next one, let them do the work. And last of all, I am going to follow him. Okay, everybody, that's all for today. Bye.